All right, happy Friday. Woohoo! We survived another week. So, I just wanted to go over a few things. On Thursday, we talked an awful lot about you guys working on your fifth assignment. And a few of you may have been absent. And that fifth assignment, we're already like putting together the pieces. I wish in the beginning of the school year I explained it this way, but I learned it myself right now, and I want us to show our best selves. So we had to do things, as they go along, and I apologize for that. I'm just going to open this up and explain a few things because there's going to be another presentation today that we need to talk about as well. So I'm going to use second periods as an example. And yes, there will be a critique for your fifth period art piece. That fifth period art piece, you will have a critique in it. It will be worth 50 points. So I really want to emphasize that. I'm going to give you guys um, a due date for that, and that will be Wednesday of next week. Okay, so there's time. You're going to be working on your art piece today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday until 3 p.m. And so I just want to give you guys a heads up. So you will be critiquing each other for feedback. So that will be due Wednesday. All right, 3 p.m. That will be, let me look on my little calendar here. I don't expect that it's completed, but it should be enough to get some really strong feedback. So that'll be Wednesday the 13th. Why am I typing and nothing's happening? Okay, any questions about that before I move on? So that is a experimental material, something you haven't used before. For example, um, maybe you haven't used a photography. What's another one?
Charcoal or like graphite.
Absolutely. It could be any material, to be honest with you. Why am I trying to type here and nothing happened? Come on. Sorry, my cursor's not being nice. Charcoal. I was and I was trying to make it small font. Oh my goodness. You know when technology is just not on your side?
Yeah.
I'm experiencing that. Charcoal. Maybe you haven't used Pixlr. I'm typing here and it doesn't want to go there. I hate this.
Soft pastels.
Yeah, all kinds of materials. I'm trying to type on this one. Perfect. Soft pastels. It could be Prismacolor. It could be recycled materials. Like it could be like food. I know a lot of people that are using like they're making their own blood or whatever to stage a photograph. I'm trying to get you to think outside of the box. Um, Pixlr, Photoshop. And that means I can help you with that Photoshop via through me, whatever you want to do. Unless you have your own computer, you have that app where you can use that yourself. Crayons, watercolor. So it could be anything you haven't used before. You can use other materials you have used, but I want you to at least experiment with something you haven't used before. Does that sound reasonable? Pen, you should, markers, this is any material, but I would like you to experience something you haven't used before. Collage. Anything else that's helpful here, somebody that I missed? Okay, I think that's pretty clear. I put some examples, and it could be so many more things. So that is gonna be due Wednesday. I had to shrink this down a bit because it just seems like it's too much writing right here. Okay, and I'll do the same thing for third period. So on the agenda, that critique, it'll be for Wednesday of next week. So that's the first thing that we need to talk about. Yesterday, I reminded you that you're going to have to select two of your favorite completed art pieces that were due for Friday. Hello, today is Friday, and we're going to be sharing that for open house. So that's something that I put a link right here. You would click that link, and I'm going to add third period to it as well. And that way, we can have you put your two favorite pieces, at least two. Could you put 10? Absolutely. I know Mauricio has many years of art pieces, so he has one slide. I'm not promising we're going to put them all on there. Miss Archunde is making a video slideshow presentation. I'm just going to share this with her, and I'm not sure how she's going to create that video. So you're going to go to your slide. Your name should be on the side here, as well as third period. Okay, I'll be adding that myself. You can delete all this stuff off your slide and then just put at least two of your completed pieces. You can do as many as you'd like. Okay, is that clear? So I'm giving you class time to copy and paste that real quick. That shouldn't be hard for you to do. And I'm going to start putting in your grades because it's important for you guys to see where you're standing with things. Sometimes it's like you have to see a big fat zero in order to speed things along. And so I'm going to get those grades put in. I asked everyone to put a hyperlink the beginning of the week right here. Those grades I think I've already posted. Was there anyone that did it late that needs scores for that? We need to talk about that, and I'll plug those in. I think they're already posted on Aries. And then that was worth 20 points. So that really hurts you if you didn't do that. I asked everyone to make sure they turned in their sketches. Their sketches were worth 10 points. You need to get your sketches onto the slideshows here, as well as your written information. Okay. So there's two slideshows you're working on today, and you're continuing to art make, and we will be sharing your artwork on these slides, and I'll make it as an assignment because we'll do the critique for next week. I hope that doesn't sound too confusing. I'm here the whole time. I also want to talk to people about art pieces for the district art show. I just found out I can select up to 20 art pieces between Miss Archunde's class and mine. I got to be honest with you. She had to take a leave of absence, so the majority of those are for me, which means you guys. So you have a lot of opportunities to be showcased in that show. So talk to me about it. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the video and we'll get started.